Hi, in this clip I'm going to show you how to play the first piece in the Grade 2 Rockschool book, Fake Totroise. What I'll do is I'll play through it with the backing track first of all, at the normal tempo. I'll then give you a few pointers about things to look out for when you're actually performing the piece. I'll then play it again with the tempo backed off about 20%, so it's a little bit slower. And I shall then play it a third time with my own volume turned right down, but the backing track still slowed down, so you can use it as what I'm doing with my left hand, obviously a visual guide of of where you should be in the song, but you can still use it as a backing track to practice along with. Right, so here's the piece, Fake Tortoise.
Fake Tortoise. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, okay. First thing to look out for on the riff, the opening part, is making sure that you're letting that top E string ring open. Okay. If you're not used to playing in the higher positions, you'll find it quite hard to fret nice and cleanly and still keep that top E string ringing out. So when you play the riff, you don't want to hear it just those single notes. You've got to make sure you keep your fingers clear of that top string so you can get the two to sound together. Also watch for the dynamics markings. At the end there, when the bar 4, make sure you get that nice build in the dynamics. So it's getting louder towards the end of each phrase. Right, on the third line, when it changes to an A chord, watch out for that rest, okay? Make sure you get the timing nice and accurate. You've got a quaver rest at the start there, so it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So you come in slightly after that first beat. Make sure you get that gap there so you can get your timing nice and tight. Also, try and make sure you play that riff finger per fretboard in the first position there, okay? So you want to start that lick with your second finger ideally. So you're not having to move your hand about too much. Right, rest of it's pretty straightforward. Now, the last section at the end, after you've played the riff again, make sure, the best way to play it, again you've got to get that raise in dynamics and make sure that top E string's still sounding nice and cleanly. But what you want to do is actually use position shifts. So start off on the, where are you, 1, 2, third bar in on the last line. Start with your first finger at the 7th fret, then change position up 2 frets, so you're now at the 9th fret, then 10th position, then up to the 12th, then back down again for the ending. Okay, that makes it much easier to remember the phrase because you're basically doing the same movement with your hand each time. And when you take the gaps out, makes it much easier to perform. Right, I'll play the piece again now with the tempo backed off a little bit.
Fake Tortoise. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
finally one last time. This time I'll turn my volume down so you've got a backing track.
Fake Tortoise. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go. Hope that helps.